So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Giorgio Chiellini. He's the very definition of a rock at the back. He's so physically imposing, but also a great reader of the game, and his positioning is usually spot on. The technical side of defending doesn't often get a mention, but just watch this guy's tackles if you want a great display of timing and precision. He does it best.
Yes. Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He has found the way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bale. For Rice. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That is good alertness. Bale. And the finish! Rummenigge chasing after it. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Shevchenko. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. De Michelis kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gets his pass away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Johor Darul Tazim are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Belletti. Yaya Toure. Yamal. And it's Hullet. Rummenigge. It's Hullet. He's gone forward. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, well played, well played.
Johor Darul Tazim have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Rummenigge is onto this. Looking for the run. And Shevchenko. That's a shade optimistic. Rice. Yaya Toure. He's shifting through the gears here. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chelsea look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Chelsea can try it again now. Corner number 2 then. Johor Darul Tazim have the chance to go the other way. Belletti. Yamal. For Yaya Toure. Great defending, strong and determined. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Hullet. Rummenigge tries to dink it through. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. Maldini. Now it's Nedved. Rummenigge. And he's managed to get free. Rummenigge with the cross. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Yaya Toure. That looks a good ball through. And this is Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. And he can clear it away. Messi going full steam ahead down the left flank. Rijkaard getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
There will be 1 minute
Shevchenko.
added time.
Rice, deep into stoppage time. And there is the half-time whistle. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rummenigge, and here's Gullit. Gullit has got himself a free kick. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Gullit! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Gullit. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's Shevchenko. Forwards and with intent. Well read, nice interception. Now he's off and running. Gullit wins the duel this time. Nice bit of trickery. Dink through. Rummenigge. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now can he finish? He has done it! And finally he has breathed life into the game! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
898.
Chelsea have broken through, it's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Gullit. Pass is just off target.
Johor Darul Tazim showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bale. Johor Darul Tazim looking to pass them. He's got the shot away! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
68 minutes.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Substitution on the field. Number 7,
So,
Shevchenko.
time for changes
Number
on both sides,
39,
actually.
Karl-Heinz
Johor
Rummenigge.
Darul Tazim
Number
grabbed the
10,
equaliser, and we're
Messi.
all square.
Number
Well,
21,
there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side,
Number
they never lost
37,
focus despite the
Nedved.
setback, and this is
Coming on the
thoroughly
field,
merited for me.
number
Now they can
18,
go one
Bale.
better, possibly.
Number 32, Vieri. Number 38,
The pass is intercepted.
Platini. Number 42, Toure.
Johor Darul Tazim perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Clips it so gently. Platini. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, and he's through the middle. Vieri. Goalkeeper's ball. Pernis. And it's Hullet. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And he welcomes it in. Hullet. He rises! Oh, should have put that away.
Rummenigge fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution in progress.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And he was quick to react. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Maldini. He can run onto that. A real chance if he can get through. Schmeichel catches it safely. Bale.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, perfectly measured that. York. He's had a hit! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim off.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Johor Darul Tazim have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
And we come
Thrilling,
to you now with a
nail-biting,
quick
perhaps
request for
frustrating
support
until the
for our
very end,
charity fund,
but we do
Champions
have a
Football.
winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mohamed Salah going face to face with his great rival. He's had a hit! It's a good run, that. Great timing. Not the most accurate pass. Ribery. Now it's Neymar. Rijkaard does well to get it back.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
That's bias, Jim. He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Johor Darul Tazim have it back and can go again. He's going for goal! Gerrard. He's not got that quite right. And that's too far for anyone. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Ernest. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Mateus. Neymar. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Still goalless. The less said about that pass, the better. Ernest. Pullet! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Zanetti.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Rummenigge. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space. Lovely feet. And it's Zanetti. Lahm. And it's Rijkaard. Very nearly half an hour gone here. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. There's a sharp little ball here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, it's come loose. Maldini gets it clear. Rummenigge. Ernest.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mateus. Mateus's delivery. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Johor Darul Tazim with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Floated through. Defending of the desperate variety. Hernes. And Mateus. Yaya Toure. And it's Ribéry. Can he get onto this? Ribéry. He's got the shot away! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ribéry is offering a wry smile there.
Gerrard. That has been cut short. Mateus. No, he's just misjudged that one.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lizarazu aimed beyond the defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And there is the half-time whistle. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Johor Darul Ta'zim have their second corner now. He rises! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. It's Neymar! Well, there's the clearance. Tries to dink it in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bastoni cuts out the pass. Mateus. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That is good strength. Now then, the ball's come loose. Neymar. So, what can they make of this? Rummenigge. He is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down.
Rummenigge! And he comes up trumps again.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Johor Darul Ta'zim are looking to go forward now.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
Ribéry. Rummenigge. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Chance! He scores! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Johor Darul Ta'zim are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rummenigge. Foot in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a good ball through. Gerrard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neatly clipped into space. He's got away. Zanetti. That is good alertness. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Hoisted in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Great hit! And that could come back to haunt them.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11, Mohamed Salah. Number 17,
Johor Darul Tazim have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Dembele. Number 20,
Gently done.
number 7,
That's beautifully weighted.
substitution.
And he's away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Pullet with a real chance here. Dembele! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
That's a nicely weighted pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mateus.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Johor Darul Tazim still ahead by the game's only goal. And he's picked out the run. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Danger averted for now. No, again there's no way through. He is through here. York. Cleared without hesitation.
Johor Darul Tazim can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Doué back and defending. Doué tries making a foray down the right, and he's managed to get free. That's tidy. And it's Zanetti. That's good play. And that's that. Johor Darul Tazim have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can
everybody,
see,
and
we are
welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. India finding their passes. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no... Real chance! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Upamecano.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Kunde getting this one clear. Johor Darul Tazim with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Heads it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Neymar. Rummenigge. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That's a good ball played into space, and that could set him on his way. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Calhanoglu.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And Kunde. Can he get it through? Now it's Ribery. He is through here. That's an excellent interception. Conte. Davids does really well there. He is strong. Calhanoglu. Conte. And here's Batistuta. Demichelis is there to clear. India have it back and can go again. And it's Calhanoglu. Ball played for Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Batistuta. And he's quick to get it clear again. Can he put it away? 15 minutes till half-time. He's had it taken off him. Boy. Conte. Kunde. Upamecano. And it's Trippier. That's a sharp pass. Davids. Ernest. Threads one in. And the flag has stayed down. Kunde clears. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And it's Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. Batistuta is herring after that one. Neymar. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Koundé. And it's Messi. For Conte. This might spell danger. Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. Neymar. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Well timed, excellent interception. Çalhanoğlu. Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Out for a throw. That's going to go a long way. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Just a quick reminder today.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Johor Darul Tazim, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. Johor Darul Tazim carrying a one-goal lead. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. No, he's not getting past him there. Çalhanoğlu. Koundé. Van Dijk. Looking for the run. And it's Neymar. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh no, what has happened? And the finish! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Messi. Mbappe. Plenty to aim at here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just about up to the hour now.
80,607.
That pass isn't the best. Koundé. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It could be in here. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Johor Darul Tazim have themselves a chance from the spot. Abiati looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. He has spurned it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Batistuta might just make this. Davids. Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. India appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that has been cleared. And it's Batistuta. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Çalhanoğlu. This is promising.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hernes gets his pass away. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Johor Darul Tazim choosing to make the first change.
Number 18. Referee. Number 20.
Now it's Messi.
Neymar.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, chance!
Number 21. Bale.
Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Mateo. Substitutions taking place.
India can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He might be in here!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's intervened well there. And he's picked out the run. Mateus. And he's great hit! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. Now then, the ball's come loose. India have the chance to go the other way. And here's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Conte. Van Dijk. It's a throw-in. To Michelis. Now Davids. Mateus. That's been intercepted. Played over towards the opposite flank. Works it forward. Beckham.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Added minute has been indicated.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's well spotted. Davids. York. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Bale. Kante cuts it out. Batistuta. 4 extra minutes added on. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. But he's had a shot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that's clever.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Played into space out wide. And it's Fernando Torres. Xabi Alonso cuts out the pass. And that could set him on his way. And Torres! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Floated up and over. Not the most accurate pass. Kubasi. Willem Twey finding their passes. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the pass is intercepted. Ribery. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Johor Darul Tazim leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he's taking no chances there. Rummenigge, who's set up one goal so far. Yamal. He's had a hit! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mateus demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He has found the way through. Chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Johor Darul Tazim with the corner, there first. And he'll shoot here. And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Now Davids. And it's Messi. Ribery. Can he latch on to this? Messi. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rummenigge.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adams deals with that comfortably. Davids. Kubasi. Davids. Now it's Torres. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Pedro Neto. Davids. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
He's picked his way through. He's having a go. It's a loose ball. Darul Tazim looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That's a nicely measured pass. Nice interception, well timed. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Rice. And it's Fernando Torres. Out to the left it goes. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Pedro Neto, terrific header! No, not the best of headers. Maldini. Bale. Maldini. Mateus. Rummenigge. Floated through. Oh, nicely intercepted.
2 added minutes
Bastoni.
has been indicated.
Pedro Neto.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rice. Bale. Now it's Bale. Good ball over the top. Oh, important interception. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2 goals to 1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Johor Darul Tazim leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. Belletti. Played out towards the right wing. He's got away. Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. Mateus. Driving on and making good progress. And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Mateus. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Willem Twey applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with 1 or 2. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. De Michelis with the clearance. Yamal looking to add to his goal. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is good alertness. Pedro Neto. He's in plenty of space here. Pedro Neto skims one in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, he's been caught napping. Yamal shifted upfield. That's good vision. Rummenigge. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Gently done. Belletti. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Fernando Torres. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Pedro Neto. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. To Michelis. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now it's Torres. Now it's Pedro Neto.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He rises! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution on the field, number 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have ourselves a real game here.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, that's fabulous. Torres!
Coming on the field.
And gets out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Number 18.
Can he stop it going out?
Gregory.
That's a look and plays it forward.
Dwight York. Number 8. Davids. Substitution.
Davids cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Belletti. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Torres! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Fernando Torres fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And he's had it nicked away. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's an excellent interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal looking to run onto it. Oh, well played, well played. This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Davids. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia has it in a wide position. Deflected behind for a corner kick. The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's taking no chances there. It's gone out for a throw-in. Adams.
Bastoni has been indicated.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Pullet is fouled. And it's Xabi Alonso. Davids does well to get it back. And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And they're on him in a flash. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's beaten the last man. Hits one! In for the pieces! Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley. Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this. Pull it. Vinicius Junior pinches it off him. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vinicius Junior wins the duel this time. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got the shot away! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cleared away. It's a mighty effort! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Oh, great chance! Decent hit! And he's there to get it away. Great defending, strong and determined. Johor Darul Tazim yet to have an attempt on goal. Ribéry, he's shifting through the gears here. Leicester deals with that comfortably.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Leicester can get it clear. Now that's been intercepted. Pull it. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Davids. Ribéry. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he cuts out the supply. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rummenigge, and that's been drilled in. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rummenigge gets into some space. Terrific header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And reclaimed it in a trice. He has found the way through. Oh, that's nice. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Owen. There's the shot! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Gullit puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. That's got him rattled. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And here's Messi. Chance to finish. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Johor Darul Tazim has the chance to go the other way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Belletti. Yaya Toure. Oh, that's clever. He's found a way through. Rummenigge. Gullit. Baston. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-each.
When you're walking through the gates.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Johor Darul Tazim get the second half going. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yaya Toure. Rummenigge. Now it's Gullit.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hakimi. And here's Gullit. Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi gets a foot in here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Messi. Passing nice and neat. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Rummenigge with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
71,550.
That pass isn't the best. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's a key interception. Thuram spots it and intercepts. What a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Owen. Coming on to replace him is number 24, Mateo.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Substitution in progress.
Pull it. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking for options for movement. He's had it taken off him. Johor Darul Tazim perhaps contemplating their next change here. Maldini. Rummenigge. Davids. Rummenigge.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Gullit. Rummenigge. Now Davids. Davids cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fiddles it through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Works it forward. No, that's been intercepted. And that could set him on his way.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, the chick pass hasn't quite come off. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field is number 23,
Johor Darul Tazim looking to go forward now. Mateus.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And he can clear it away. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That is good alertness. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Picked out, shapes to shoot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through.
So that's it, it is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Drogba. Bellingham. Messi! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Tazim finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ribery looking for the runner. And the shot! Tries to get it clear. And now the breakaway. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Bellingham. Maldini does well to get it back. Rummenigge. Petit. Now this could be a chance. Valverde. And he cuts out the supply. He won't be happy with that one. Rummenigge. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Johor Darul Tazim really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Valverde. And he welcomes it in. Luis Suarez. And he's there to get it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Drogba. Bellingham. Yaya Toure. That is a great pick out. That has been cut short. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, perfectly measured that. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Johor Darul Tazim are looking to go forward now. Rummenigge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Paris Saint-Germain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Valverde takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Bale. Strong running down that left flank. He's through here. He has found the way through. Valverde stood his ground strongly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Drogba. Bale. And that has put paid to that. Valverde. Drogba shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Petit. Great ball if he can get there. He's found the way through. Real chance here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Luis Suarez. Shot at goal! Same again, same outcome.
Paris Saint-Germain really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, that was vital. Petit with the clearance. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds. Substitution on the field.
Here we go again then.
Number 14.
Johor Darul Tazim can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rummenigge. Some resolute defending there. And it's Drogba. Bellingham. Now it's Drogba. He's under a lot of pressure there. Johor Darul Tazim do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now...
He's had a shot! He can get that clear. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. That's a little off target. And it's lofted through here. And that should get the job done. Luis Suarez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Great defending, strong and determined. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was quick to react. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's going to go a long way. And he's there to clear it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he spark a counter here? Johor Darul Tazim needed that. They really need... Oh, he's been caught napping! Ribéry. Johor Darul Tazim perhaps contemplating their next change here. That's a nicely measured pass. There's the shot! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 9.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Coming on the
Yeah, and you have to
field,
say that the
number
contrast of moods
19.
are very visible now. They really
Number
fancy themselves
20.
to go and wrap things up.
Substitutions taking place.
Royce did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bastoni gets good distance on it. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Oh, terrible pass. And he's surging through. And he welcomes it in. And he's on his way. Oh, what a climb! They've done it!
Johor Darul Tazim clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
That's very neat. And he's being shifted off it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chiesa. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Chiesa. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Always onto this. Johor Darul Tazim are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked out the run. Now there's a fine ball.
Paris Saint-Germain probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
He's shifting through the gears here. Mosquera clears it away. Bale. And the counter is on. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary. And here's Neymar. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So that's it. It is all over. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
And all that remains for me is... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. That's a modern defender's instinct from a...
Climbs up big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Yamal tries to clear. Brilliantly cut out. And now they can spring out of defence. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball.
Can he finish? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mbappe. And that's a superb pass. Shapes to shoot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Japan really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Yaya Toure. Johor Darul Tazim still without a single shot on target. Now Davids driving forward. He's looking to set free a runner. He has found the way through.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And it's Salah. Gets into some space. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers.
Japan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Maldini. And it's Ribery. Davids. And it's Yaya Toure. Pull it. Japan do have a chance to counter here. That has been slung wide. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Japan have their second corner now. And that has been knocked clear. Johor Darul Tazim are looking to go forward now. Tomiyasu cuts it out. Hakimi. Here's Rodri. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Tries to get it clear. So, third corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Mbappe. And he'll shoot here! He'll try to keep this alive. Mbappe finds himself offside. Nicked it back promptly. Just 5 minutes left until the break. It's Salah! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Yamal. Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's straight offside. And it's Salah. Ribéry. He's got away. There's the whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
It is now time for our special
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they looked lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution for Japan, number 30, number 21.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Coming on the field,
Johor Darul Tazim really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Rodri. And here's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, smashing header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And it's Hullet. Costa Curta. And he's picked out the run. That is a brilliant interception. Fiddles it through. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There's the header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Hoisted in, Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Vinicius Junior. And here's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hakimi. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Maldini plays a delicate ball. Can he latch on to this? And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that's been won straight back.
The attendance for this match was
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barella. Japan looking to pass their way through. Barella.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Davids gets rid without sophistication. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He's found a way through.
Pretty robust defending.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution for Japan, number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has been clubbed away.
Coming on the field, number 19.
York.
Number 10. Mitoma.
Gets his pass away.
Substitution in progress.
Tomiyasu is there and he can get that clear.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Xabi Alonso. Japan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Xabi Alonso gets it clear. Bullets being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Maldini.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
York.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Japan really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Mohamed Salah, very much a man of this moment. Rodri. Saliba. Mitoma. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The ball has bounced loose now. Hullet. Johor Darul Tazim have got it back and they'll have another go.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Ribery. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had it taken off him. And there goes the final whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.